With All American Prepper, and he's doing a seminar on.
Okay, these are cactuses. These don't have sticky things on them. Okay, you want to get these right here, the new growth. You want to get these. I'm fixing to cook for a small army because I got a lot of people out here, and we're going to do some classes. But just doing this for NY Prepper, and we're going to get these. We're going to slice them up real good. And we're going to cook them and eat them. And these particular, no maintenance. I do not have to water them. I do not fertilize them. No maintenance.
That's awesome.
You just stick them in the ground anywhere.
Wow.
You stick this in the ground, and before you know it, you're going to have a bunch of them. And that's just a small patch compared to other patches I got. That's a couple 100 pounds of food right there.
You think can you put that like inside a pot?
That's what we gonna do. We're gonna cut it up, cook it in.
No. I mean, can you grow them inside a pot?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You taking a pot home with you, by the way? A whole plant. All right, but yeah, you just stick these in the ground. They grow like crazy, and no water, just natural water, rain. No fertilizer, no pesticides, no GMOs. No, I know where this come from.
That's right, exactly.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna crop all these right here, and gonna cook them and eat them.
Guys, I'm looking forward to this. I've never had this before. Of course, I've never had it before because it doesn't grow up where I'm from. And yep. I'll let you guys know, but I have All American Prepper here, so I'm feeling good. And All American Prepper is actually my commander on the MAGA team.
Oh, I hope I get to show you the tanks.
Yeah,
Hopefully you're here long enough to see the tanks.
Yeah, and yeah, so I'm really happy to be here, guys. And it's a beautiful day. It can't get any better. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And if you look at this landscape, guys, look at this. It's so beautiful out here. Very, very beautiful countryside.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful day in Florida.
Yep. That's for sure. So you picked mostly the smaller ones? They're better, yeah?
The new growth.
Yeah, the new growth.
You can eat it all, okay?
Yeah.
If you're hungry, but this is more tough. The new growth is just tender.
Mm-hmm.
Toothless friendly, because I've had most of my front teeth knocked out working as a bouncer. Toothless friendly food, my friend.
Oh boy.
Well, I've had all my front teeth knocked out getting punched, working as a bouncer. They always sucker punch me,
Hey, well, we have something in common. I have my 2 bottom teeth missing. Everybody on YouTube, all of you guys are seeing this. And that was kicked out in the karate tournament when I was 18 years old. And by the way, when the guy, he kicked me with a side kick, I knew that my tooth was loose. It was dangling in my mouth. But I kept on going, and I won that fight.
That's what it takes to win the fight. Sometimes you don't even have to be the better fighter. You just got to be able to take the hit.
Yeah.
And keep going forward.
Exactly. That's the most important part. If you can't take a hit, because you get hit the first time and you're out.
Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
That's right.
But take that hit. Don't try to brace against it. Just roll with it.
Exactly.
It's less.
Let the energy flow through you.
Yes. And
exactly.
I've had every bone on this side of my face broken. But I ain't been knocked.
Well, you don't look too bad for an old timer now, so you're okay. You survived.
I'm still bouncing out of club, head of security at my age.
That's right.
Kicking ass.
That's right. You survived through it, brother. You're a survivor like me.
All right,
that's why we're preppers, guys. That's why we're preppers. And we proudly use the word prepper Okay, we're not afraid to use the word prepper. So,
Amen, brother.
some people, they're saying, "Oh, you all to change your name, maybe survivalist," and I refuse. They already know me as a prepper, and I ain't scared.
Got the rabbits.
Got some beautiful rabbits here. Look at that. They're nice and healthy and so white and clean.
And they breed like rabbits. That's a big part of my meat.
Yep.
Actually, I mostly hunt, but
Yeah.
that's my backup. If all large game's hunted out, I can breed these rabbits.
Exactly. I'm going to do the same. I'm looking for a mate for my one single rabbit because I had 3 of them and 2 of them died.
Well, I'm going to take care of that.
What is this,
This
Ernie?
is sugar cane.
Sugar cane. Look at that.
This is what this is what sugar comes from.
Wow.
So, I start out with just one little sprig.
Mm-hmm.
So this time I'm going to harvest it back, and I'm going to plant an acre of it with this.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice.
And I really don't buy sugar. If I want something sweet, I use honey.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I just think sugar is going to be a big thing,
Right.
you know?
And
I mean,
do they grow tall?
Oh, it's a grass.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got tomatoes mixed in here.
Oh, yeah. I
I
see
got
them.
tomatoes mixed in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got pineapple growing over here.
Oh, yeah. Look at the pineapple, guys.
Then I got some chives growing here.
Oh, nice.
And this is wild onion and wild garlic.
Nice. Nice.
It grows down here wild. I love the wild edibles.
So we have a combination of everything.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And all this down here is terminate. I got some basil. I'm gonna get them seeds, but terminate. There's a bunch of it. It's a good medicine.
So,
And down here, these would be all bushy, but I grow the sweet potato. I eat the sweet potato, but these leaves make a fantastic salad.
mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
I use this as a rabbit food.
Mm-hmm. Supplement for them.
Supplement. So I'm not spending a bunch of money on rabbit food.
Nice, and you're giving them something natural.
They love those things right there.
Wow.
The rabbits eat them up like there's some sort of drug in there.
Must
why
taste
they're-
good to them.
That's why they're all, not all grown up.
Yeah. Wow, it's beautiful. Nice.
And this is
Nice
my little
setup.
hobby garden. This ain't my big garden. We'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
We got a big garden our mag team does. I got
Right.
I got that on one of my videos.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
And that's All Americans Harley right over here, guys.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, we got the sniper on them, sniper sticker on that.
You're just gonna die tired if you run from me.
Gulf War veteran. No joke. So, you got the guys over there working. They're clearing up
Yes.
something here, and we're soon gonna be
Cooking and eating.
cooking and eating. Sounds good.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get a wild edible that grows everywhere. If you're in Florida, you will never starve to death if you know this one plant. And there's no poisonous lookalikes. So we're fixing to go get some of that.
Wow, that's important. No poisonous lookalikes.
No,
Unlike mushrooms, guys.
as much as I know about wild edibles, I do not do mushrooms. Yeah, that's what we're cooking on right now.
Yep. He's gonna cook it right here. You set this up.
All right, guys, that's enough. Let's go take some food. We're going around this corner over here.
And guys, we have 3 young gentlemen here, and they're from the church that All American Prepper goes to, and I'm proud to introduce you to them. They look like real good young men, and the same age as my son Nick, who's 20 years old, basically, and they're helping us out here, and I'm happy to meet them. Okay, guys.
Let's go pick
You guys are going to be famous on YouTube now.
For sure.
Again, guys, it's a beautiful day. We couldn't have picked a better day. It's not hot out here.
See this plant we're going for? It's this plant right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 6 times the nutrition of it as spinach. You always identify it by its flower. And when it matures, it's got these little sticky things that sticks to you. But they'll grow everywhere. They're a plague down here. Eat the weeds, man. They're taking over, so I just eat them. But there's a big patch back here. So we're going to the big patch.
Is it like a dandelion?
No, it's called South something, but
Yeah.
I know like 10 million plants to eat. I cannot remember that. Like this plant here. No, that's not it. That's not what I was looking for. There's another wild edible that usually grows here, but it ain't here right now.
Got a lot of land back here.
Man, weeds are looking sad. It's the winter time. Alright. Hang on. We might just have to go. These are pretty slim. I just get the leaves. This is going to take a while, guys, so normally I just pick the tops, but we did have a little cold snap, so just pick these right here. And make sure you pick it off the right plant. If you pick the wrong plant, all plants are edible one time. When you eat the wrong one, it could be your last time.
That's right.
Like honestly, if I was pinned down and I knew I had an overwhelming army that I could not fight, I would say, hey, I'm good, guys, I'm good. Come on in, I'll feed y'all. I'd break out my mason jar of hemlock and mix it in with that big pot of stew. In the 4 hours, they gonna just be gone. Let's put it that way. And then it's gonna be a hard way to go.
Free food, guys. We put a sign outside, free food.
Yeah. Because you know, if you don't know what hemlock looks like, you got some courage eating at a public buffet salad. That's all I got to say. So yeah, the dang old plants. I'm gonna have to go get the ones around the front. Let's get the cactus first, though. That's the main important.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging with me here in South Florida, beautiful South Florida. This video is gonna be a long video. We're gonna make a couple of at least half-hour videos for you guys. So hang out and you guys can learn, and I'll give you my honest opinion about the taste test that we gotta go through here.
And this is the reason why you grow them cactuses, because if your wild edibles are kind of lean, because this time of year, the cactuses grow all year long. So it's my backup. So
Makes sense.
we're going to the backup.
All right.
That's why we prep. You guys' job is this. You see how these are the young and tender leaves? The young and tender ones?
Yeah.
Go to the corner of the house behind them 2 gas tanks and get the young and tender leaves.
Okay.
You know, the ones like that.
Okay. Sweet. Do it.
See, this how you know.
Nice people down here. You see, guys? This is not like New York, all you nasty people up there.
Southern hospitality, my brother.
It's a different thing down here, guys.
Southern hospitality.
And I wish you people up there from the north, where I'm from, of course not all of us are like this. You know, we have a lot of good people up there, so I'm not trying to offend you guys, but, you know, just people are nicer down here, basically, you know.
You have to be, because the heat. You got to be nice or you'll lose your temper. So we pride that Southern hospitality in our family. That's our thing.
Yeah, and you're some young men from your church there, very nice people.
Good people, solid. You know, when I was their age, they're out doing 2 years of service.
Wow.
When I was their age,
I was in trouble myself.
woo,
I was a crazy kid back then.
yes.
I admit that. Back in when I was young, at that age, I did the stupidest things in my life. It was a different era back then, but you know what it is? I don't know. I think it's going to stem from the family, because I also went to Catholic school my entire life. But when I was 18, I was a crazy kid. All American, got his Jesus cross right on his chest, tattooed for the rest of his life. So he's no joke. But at the same time, that's right. They go hand in hand with each other, guys, because God wants us to protect ourselves. He doesn't want us to be vulnerable. He doesn't want us to be worried about what's happening.
That is the sword of Gabriel.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And the reason why it's forked in the end is so Gabriel can stick his weapon and catch the other weapons and turn it and take it out of their hands.
Wow, awesome.
That's why the fork is in there. Read the Bible, guys, and study, you know, the battles that were in heaven.
Yeah, there were a lot of battles.
The angels, when they got kicked out, that was a ferocious fight, man. If you really study.
And like I said, guys, I believe it kind of stems all from the family and the generation. Back then, when Ernie and I were 18 years old, you know, back in the 80s and stuff like that, it was a little bit different, you know. But
Don't come home till the street lights come on.
yeah, exactly, back then.
No video games, none of that.
Good.
We were in good shape.
Yeah.
There was no obesity problem when we were kids.
But
The only heavy kids were the kids that had rich parents.
exactly. But it's a combination of both things. I went to Catholic school my entire life. I actually went to a Catholic military boarding school when I was a kid, and I was trapped in that place for 3 years until I tried to escape. I escaped. I jumped over 2 fences, and my mother finally got the idea. She took me out of there. And I've been in Catholic school my entire life, but when I was 18, I went cuckoo, and I got myself in trouble. I was doing stupid things. It all stems from the family. And I bet these young guys, what's happening with them is they come from good families. And it's not just the church. It's not just going to church and going to Catholic school, but it has to be in the family, so they don't make the mistakes that I made, because I wasn't Catholic. And now, of course, you know, I try to be the best person I can without sinning. And I love everybody on earth. I don't care where they're from. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Although we are in trouble now, guys, with what's happening.
Big trouble.
And, you know, we might have sleeper cells on our land, and it's going to be hard to determine who the enemy is and who the enemy is not, because this is America, and we're all mixed race here. So you look at somebody and you might think he's a terrorist. He might not be, but don't sleep on it, right, Ernie?
And that's what they do. They blend amongst the people. They hide behind the people. That's why innocent people are getting killed over there, because that's what they do. They hide behind innocent people.
Exactly.
That's a tactic. That's a tactic they do
Yeah,
to
it's-
make the other people look like villains. But when they messed up as videos they did, we seen who the villains are. Good guys don't do that.
That's pure evil, guys. It's pure evil, you know. And you know, our religion, we don't believe in murdering people. You know, I don't understand these other people who they have these false religions, or it must be pure evil. You know, you need to not touch the children, civilians, and the older people. But that's not happening on Earth, and that's why Jesus is coming soon. And all the sign is there, guys. All the sign is there. But never be worried, because God doesn't want you to worry, okay? He doesn't want you to worry. He wants you to prepare. It says it in the Bible, prepare. So if you're prepared to give up your life for God. When your time comes, right? If you're a good Christian, you're going to go to heaven. And if you prepare your house, you prepare your home to protect your family and to have food and water, there's nothing to worry about. You know, God wants us to be here at this crazy time of the world for a reason. That's why we're here.
There's prepper in the Bible. Read about the dude that stored the grain for 7 years.
That's right.
And he saved a lot of people by doing that.
Yep.
So yeah, prepper is in the Bible. Our church doctrine teaches put back. Put back knowledge too.
Darn right.
Free your mind and your ass apart. You know your donkey.
Well, All American Prepper's making a stew there of wild edibles, and we're gonna have some cactus, guys. I've never had this before.
Matter of fact, you know what? Somebody with some fire building skills, go over there and start the. Here's your number one skill. And everybody always asks me, "Oh, American Prepper, how do you like to start a fire?" And I tell them, "With a lighter."
Exactly.
I can use a rod, I can use a metal match, I can use all that, but with a lighter.
Exactly. I'm with you. I have a bunch of big lighters. That's how I do it. Guys, I got my little dog back here, little Hunter. He's in his cage because he'll keep on running and comes out here. All right, boy.
There we go.
That's it. Just a little follow. Guys, this is how All American Prepper's cooking out here with a wood-fired pit here and cast iron. That's the best way. I think I'm gonna let my little dog out. I'll keep him on I'm on a leash now. I'm feeling guilty. Well, guys, I'm gonna cut this video short for a second here, and after the dinner is cooked, after everything's cooked, then
It's going on the fire.
it's going on the fire right now as I speak.
Oh, crap. Now I gotta dump water.
We will be back for part 2. XNYC Prepper and All American Prepper over and out temporarily.